Okay, folks, recording this at 9:54 a.m. Eastern Time. Just about 2 hours 20 minutes to go. At about 12:15 p.m., a little bit after noon Eastern Time, Elenin will be at perihelion, closest it's going to get to the Sun. You can find this on Space Obs. A newer article on Space Obs is that some radio observations of Comet Elenin did not detect any water. We thought this was strange considering that comets are supposed to have a lot of ice, aka water, but we don't really know what to make of this. I'd just like to remind everyone that the worry about Comet Elenin doesn't necessarily concern it hitting us, or doesn't necessarily concern it being a giant brown dwarf star. But it would appear that it is at least having coincidences with major Earth events, and appears to be signaling something, almost as if it were scripted. You can't forget all of the coincidences. I mean, if you just take Leo, Leo's the guy's first name. Leonids are a meteor shower. The comet comes from the Leo constellation, and the kid Leo found it in Deep Impact. I mean, that's only half of the guy's first name. A lot of coincidences, and what should be made of these? In our mind, there are so many coincidences that we're saying, okay, wait a minute, Elenin has to just be a comet. Because for there to be this many things going on, I mean, it's too obvious. For Elenin's coordinates to be the exact same as CW Leonis back in 2007. I mean, it's almost as though it were scripted in order to make us believe that Elenin is the threat. And for that reason, it having a perihelion right around September 11th and breaking through the orbital plane, you have to look at times when there may be significance to there being great events, whether they're caused by the comet or they're caused by something else. And when looked at from that perspective, as a whole, with everything happening here on Earth, with everything happening on the Sun, with the timing and our collective conscious moving forward, this will be an interesting weekend, folks. We're going to have a lot of speculations one way or the other come Monday. It's going to be a lot of Monday morning quarterbacking, if you will. But we'll get to find out if those people screaming at the top of their lungs were right, or if we need to pay a little bit closer attention. Guess we'll find out. Be safe, everybody.